All right, guys, second semen retention video. Let's get it. So, title of this video is semen retention attraction story, and this happened on New Year's Eve, and I've had like attraction like throughout the years of me doing it, but New Year's Eve, this is when I'm like, okay, I've always known this is real, but this is where I'm like, all right, this is like super weird, and this is definitely the real deal. So, I've been experimenting because, as we know, like I said in a previous video, when you do semen retention, you're super high vibrational, and people can feel that off of you. So I'm like, yo, you know what? New Year's Eve, let me go to a bar. And trust me, I don't really drink like that anymore. Ever since like I had my spiritual awakening, I stay away from that stuff. But I'm like, you know what? Where can I find like a big group of low vibrational people? Because if I do that, you stick out a whole lot more. So this was just a theory I was like thinking about, and I just wanted to test it. So I told myself I'm going to a bar New Year's Eve, and I'm already planning this out. And ever since I wake, I don't really have friends like that. So I'm like, I'm just gonna go by myself, and I'm going to, yeah, just do this little experiment by myself. But 2 hours or 3 hours before I was about to head out, my brother hit me up and told me, hey, what are you doing for New Year's Eve tonight? Like, can you try to do something? I'm like, oh, perfect. I can combine both plans. And I don't tell my brother about semen retention. He's not on that type of like wavelength I am. But I'm like, you know what? I get to do this little experiment, and then hang out with my brother at the same time. Two birds, one stone. So we head out. We're pre-gaming. I know I said I don't drink, but of course I don't want to be in a bar like being the only sober one. So I'm like, yo, let me drink a little bit. So we pre-game, and then we head into the bar. Now I told my brother, like, hey, look, I'm gonna need you to be my wingman tonight. And like guys, with this channel, I'm trying to be super vulnerable. So just so you guys can trust me and know like I'm a super honest guy. But ever since I've been doing semen retention, like I've been able to be consistent in the gym. I've been getting like more muscular. I've been getting female attention, this and that. But semen retention turns you into a guy in a girl's eyes that looks like a player, and he knows what he's doing. And I never had the most experience with girls. Like I said in the last video, I've had girlfriends, but I feel like semen retention turns you into like, okay, you're getting all this female attention. I don't know what to do with it. When girls are giving me attention on semen retention, I see them staring sometimes, I look, and I go about my way. Like, sometimes I don't know how to hop on it, you get me? Unless they're like flat out throwing themselves at me, I won't really be able to make a move. And so my goal was, I told my brother, like, yo, be my wingman, because I was hoping he could like open that door and close that barrier. And I was hoping the alcohol too can make it way more easier for me to talk to girls. But even though I had alcohol in my system, bro, I was still scared. I was still scared of shit. I'm going to be honest. But I saw a couple girls staring. I'm like, okay, oh shit. And normally when I see a girl staring, like when I'm on semen retention, it's normally like one, probably like every hour or two. If I'm out, I catch them like staring a little bit. Being in a bar, bro, like I swear, and I cannot make this up, I kept seeing girls staring here and there, here and there, here and there. And also on this journey for myself, like I'm always the type of person, like I don't want to just jump to conclusions. If I don't want to be like delusional, you get me? I don't want to just see one girl staring at me. It's like, oh my God, this works, guys. But I saw one, I'm like, don't be delusional. Saw two, don't be delusional. Saw three, I'm like, okay, what is going on? And then it kept happening throughout the night. But like I said, like I'm just kind of scared to hop on it. But you know what made me convinced that this thing is a real thing? My brother was with his girlfriend, and they both turned to me and they asked me, yo, why are so many girls staring at you? And I'm like, okay, so I'm not crazy. I'm not delusional. I see it, bro. Like, I really see it. So then I'm trying to get my brother, because I'm not trying to make eye contact with these girls, like, because I don't want to have that awkward stare, and like they're gonna be thinking, is he gonna come up, is he not? So I'm just sitting next to my brother. I'm like, yo, look, if you see a girl looking at me, just let me know, and I'm gonna go. Try to be like all bravado. It's my big brother, so I'm trying to make it seem like I know what I'm doing. So I'm here thinking, as soon as I tell him that, I'm here thinking like, okay, I probably have like 10, 15 minutes to like compose myself. And I swear, as soon as I said that, 4 minutes later, he nudged me like, yo, that girl's staring. And I look at her, she was staring, and I'm like, bro, I'm like, I can't do it. Like, I can't do it. And my brother got so mad because I'm telling you, before I walked into that bar, I talked a big game. I'm saying like I'm going to take a girl home tonight. But bro, like semen retention does give you confidence and it does make the female attraction there. But hopping on it is a whole nother thing, you get me? Because sometimes like I don't want to think I'm delusional and think that semen retention isn't a real thing. Like I try to gaslight myself into thinking it's not a real thing. So if I go up to her, I won't be able to make anything shake, you get me? But then my brother, after he said that one, he looked disappointed. I'm like, oh shit, okay, I'm not playing the part that I made myself out to be. So I'm like, yo, let me get another shot. Let me down this one and let me hop back in the game. Down that one, my brother told me another girl staring. Bro, these shots aren't doing any, and bro, I don't even drink, but I'm feeling drunk, but it's not giving me the courage to do what I need to do. So I'm like, all right, what's the point of semen retention if I can't really hop on it and I can't really do anything? And my brother keeps telling me these girls are looking at you, but I can't do anything about it. But I'm like, bro, it's New Year's Eve. I came out here to experiment. I'm not going home empty-handed. So a girl had walked past me. My brother's like, oh, the girl was looking at you. She went to the bathroom. I told myself, okay, when she comes out, I'm hopping on it. She walks out. I had the approach anxiety. I had the fear. But we made eye contact. And she was a super extroverted person. She made eye contact. She started like looking at me and just started like dancing and whatnot. And I got up. I started dancing with her. And I'm like, oh shit. And then we started having a conversation and the shit was flowing so smoothly. And I could tell like she was like really, really into me. It was finally like confirmation of me doing semen retention for like years that like, yo, this is a real thing. And I'm letting you guys know this as well too, because when you're on this journey, you're going to keep thinking that these little stares that people do, these little like signals girls are giving, you're like, oh, that can't possibly be anything, this and that. It's something like, and you had the intuition too as well. So don't ever like second guess yourself. Had a conversation with this girl. But another thing too, and I will make it in a future video, when you do semen retention, you're going to be dealing with succubus. Succubus are girls that just want you for your energy and want you for what you can provide. And I said it in the last video, if you don't find a girl where you have a genuine connection with and she doesn't invest in you, it's not even worth giving up the energy for. I have a rule too. Like, even though I don't go to bars, I tell myself like when I do start going in the future or whenever I am at a bar, don't ever buy a girl a drink. Like I always tell myself that because a lot of girls be in there to ego boost, to get free drinks. And I can see through it. I'm like, I don't want to be a part of it. That girl asked me to buy a drink and I told her no. And then she went up to my brother and told him like, oh, why is your brother being like this? He doesn't want to buy me a drink, da 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 da. Brother is been in a relationship for me. He doesn't know the rules of the bar, but he was telling me like, yo, why are you being cheap? Buy her a drink. And he was making me feel bad. That's my older brother. I listened to him, bought her a drink. As soon as I bought her that drink, a minute or 2 minutes later, she goes up to another guy and starts dancing with him. I'm like, okay, I see it. But I went there with the intention of seeing this is semen retention, like really going to make me stand out in a bar in a low vibrational setting. It was true. And I'm a type of person, like I don't really focus like on the end result. I like to just progress, you get me? So I kind of got my case study on it. And I'm like, I can go home, you get me? But after that approach, it kind of took the anxiety down a little bit. So as soon as I saw her, I don't know what possessed me to do this, but as soon as she started talking to that guy, I walked into the bar, locked eyes with a girl, started dancing with her, and she was grinding on me. And like, man, I know that I want this to be a chosen ones. I want this to be like an empath channel. I don't mean to get as graphic as I'm getting, but just I want to do this video service. I do want to let you guys know it's a real thing. And if you guys hop on it, you guys will see a change within your life when it comes to dating, romance, all those different things. But back to it. Yeah, she was grinding on me. She turned around, she started making out with me. I'm like, bro, it's a real thing. It's a real thing. But her friends eventually got in the middle, cock block, and then they just took off. But even though like I didn't go home with anybody, I got the answers to my question and my little theory that I was having. So that's what kind of motivates me to like really want to stay on the journey. And I hope that you guys can, in this channel, stay with me on the journey and see where it kind of brings me to, because I'm getting to the point where I don't really care about the attraction. I really want to use semen retention to manifest what I want in my life. And it seems like it's happening. So videos confirming attraction is real, but if I have to like be honest with you guys, don't really focus on the attraction. Stay on it, focus on yourself, and your life will change. But if you guys enjoyed that video, comment down below, like, subscribe, do all that good things. And if you guys have any cool semen retention stories too, drop it in the comments, because the more comments you guys put about semen retention, the more people are going to start believing, and we get more people like on this side to start experiencing and be able to change their lives. But yeah, I know I don't have any subscribers, but I love you guys, and I'll catch you guys on the next video. Peace.